What up, Verdi Nation, and welcome back to the channel for a quick discussion on a few things that I've noticed over the past few games and some things I'm really excited about moving forward. First up, I want to talk about Driussi. You're going to see in the highlights here that when Driussi is on the field, especially with our other creative attacking players like Cecilio and Fagundes, the team looks like a total different offense, a total different team. And when we push forward, the creativity is there. The desire to get past the back line is there. Earlier points in the season, before Driussi was there and and a lot of times when Cecilio's not firing on all cylinders or Fagundes isn't in the game, Austin doesn't look like they have that desire to score, and the creativity is just sometimes not there. Not to say it was never there, more that it would come in waves. There would be spells of the season when we wouldn't score a goal for 3 or 4 games in a row, and then one game we'd score 3 goals. That's happened a few times now. So it's just sort of a pattern where we don't always have that creative spark. There's not moments in every single game when we think or look like we have the chance of going on and scoring. Now with Driussi, especially the past couple games, the past 2 games he has started, it looks like a total different team, a total different offense. The other night versus Portland, they scored 2 goals in quick succession. Both goals, well, the PK wasn't necessarily a flowing movement. It was Cecilio in a one-on-one. He got taken out in the box. The second goal and the third goal were both beautiful passing, flowing movements that were created by Fagundes and Driussi and Cecilio. And it was amazing to watch. You can see here in the highlights. I mean, the ball was moving around the box. The attack was swift and potent. And in the past, especially, early in the season, it didn't look like that. And it didn't feel like we had the energy and the desire to go on and score at any point in the game. There were times when it felt like we had gotten stagnant or kind of let off the gas. And it didn't feel like that for one moment of the first 60 minutes or so versus Portland. And I only say that because they brought off Driussi and the dynamic of the team totally changed. He just provides that creative spark that when he's not there, it's clear. And it makes me very excited to see how whenever we get started really moving as a team, Fagundes, Cecilio, Driussi, and Gite all play together, especially with Kolmanic and some of the other players that are really stepping up. It's just going to be really, really exciting to see. So Ring is playing really well. He's gotten a couple goals already this season. So I'm super excited, and I really want to see what Driussi brings to the team in the next 1 or 2 years, because hopefully he sticks around for a while. And in my opinion, early on, he looks like an absolute gem of the MLS, and I'm super excited to see him at Austin. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Cecilio. The game versus Vancouver, he got taken off in around 30 minutes in. He went straight to the locker room. He didn't go to the bench. He didn't look happy. I don't think he completed maybe 1 or 2 successful passes. Otherwise, he lost the ball every single time it was played to him. Now, after seeing his performance Saturday night versus Portland, I can definitely say my initial fears have been put to rest for the most part. But initially, seeing one of your best players pulled off after 30 minutes, making a few bad passes, but really not even getting started, only 30 minutes into the game, there's a complete hour left, and then he doesn't even go to the bench, he goes right to the locker room. That made me scared that maybe there was something going on behind the scenes. Maybe at practice, maybe between him and the coach. There was just sort of, maybe some kind of conflict. And I was afraid that A, he wouldn't start the next game, and B, if he did play, he wouldn't have the inspiring type of performance that he had. So I can say I was completely wrong in that fear, and he played really, really well. He put maybe his best performance of the year on against Portland, and I'm really, really excited to see where he goes moving forward with Driussi, with Fagundes. I think if he has the players around him to sort of sustain and play alongside that creativity that he possesses, that he plays to a higher level. So we'll see. I just wanted to touch on that because I was initially scared, but now I think we're good to go, and I'm really excited to see the rest of the game. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.